Rush Limbaugh is a fucking dumbass. There, now that I exposed my political views and my feelings towards this whole controversy, let's get into the review of The Dark Knight Rises, the final chapter in Christopher Nolan's Batman trilogy. Sorry if I'm speaking like this. I just got back from the midnight showing. It is currently 3:33, and I don't want to wake anyone up in this building, so sorry. Okay, so The Dark Knight Rises takes place 8 years after the events of the last movie, The Dark Knight. And I thought it was going to be like its own individual storyline, but no, Bane basically wants to take over Gotham, and in order to do that, he pulls information from the Dark Knight to help his cause. And there's some other stuff that goes on in this movie that if I say a word, you hardcore Nolan fans will kick my ass. And by kick my ass, I mean just write in the comment section of what a dumbass I am, or F you, screw you, you suck. How dare you spoil that? Also, at this point, Bruce Wayne has retired from being Batman. He is no longer Batman. And with Bane's plan going in motion, this forces him to come out of retirement and once again take on the role of Batman to stop Bane. So I actually love the movie. I really did love it, but I want to go through the problems I had with it first before I get into the good stuff. And much like my problems with The Dark Knight, these are nitpicks. One problem I have is it takes place 8 years, and when we first see Bruce Wayne, he's on a cane. And the whole time before he starts walking without a cane, I'm like, dude, it's been 8 years. You weren't that old when The Dark Knight took place. You can go without a cane. And if you saw the movie, yes, they do explain it, why he has a cane, but it could have been explained a little clearly. Another problem I have is Bane. Now let me say, Bane is a freaking cool villain. He is really intimidating, but as I predicted, he does not hold a candle to the Joker. But then again, it's the Joker. It's usually the case. I was one of the few people who saw the IMAX prologue at the beginning of Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. And when they showed Bane's voice, I could barely understand a word he said. So when I saw it tonight, they really did fix up his audio. The problem is the tone he speaks. I mean, he is audible. Most of the time he's audible, because there are a few times where you can't understand him. But when he does speak and you can't hear him, half the time he's like, "How do you do today? The plan was always to get caught." I'm probably making it sound worse than it actually is. But if you saw the movie, feel free to comment, tell me if you felt the same way. Just don't be hostile about it, because I know you people. Basically what I'm trying to say is there were times where I thought Bane sounded really threatening, and there were times where I thought he sounded a little goofy. Also, Bane looks freaky. I mean, like, his neck is so big, he's so muscle-bound, it's almost unnatural. The way Tom Hardy looks, and Tom Hardy does a good job as Bane, but the way he looks like the closest thing we are ever going to get to a real Hulk. Now, one thing I want to say before I go to the good, and this is not at all a complaint at all, it's just something I found personally funny. As you guys know, Gotham in Batman Begins and The Dark Knight was pretty much the city of Chicago. I mean, there's no way you could not see it. In this movie, I found it really funny that Gotham turned from Chicago to New York to Los Angeles. And it's really, really weird seeing snow in Los Angeles. Even though it's prop snow, it's just weird seeing it in my hometown. Okay, so now the good stuff. The action is really good, better than in The Dark Knight. The new cast members are really good. Anne Hathaway makes a great Selena Kyle / Catwoman, and so good that I would actually like to see a spin-off of her character. Maybe we can finally get a good Catwoman movie. Marion Cotillard is good in her role. I mean, she's good in everything she's in. Joseph Gordon-Levitt is also good. As I mentioned, Tom Hardy is great as Bane. It's emotionally powerful at times, and it's a really really good way to end the series. It's one of the 4 best trilogies out there. As of now, we have 4 trilogies that are perfect. We got the original Star Wars trilogy, we got the Lord of the Rings trilogy, we got the Toy Story trilogy, and now we have Christopher Nolan's Batman trilogy. The movie is really, really good. I know I've said more about the bad than the good, but really the good from The Dark Knight and Batman Begins stayed in this movie, and I could not praise the series enough. But I didn't respond to this movie with the same enthusiasm as I did with The Dark Knight and The Avengers, but I am going to give it 4.5 stars. It's the second best of the series. It's not one of my favorite superhero movies, but it is definitely a runners-up, and go see it. What are you waiting for? Go, 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 go! So, I guess with that, nothing really else has come out this summer except The Bourne Legacy, which is the only other movie this summer that I really want to see. But, I will review some more random movies, and hopefully in my next review I can get the real sandwich to come back. So, I will see you guys later, and take care. Bye.